What are you looking at?
I first heard of Lamash Mamali about 5 years ago. She was performing on a corner by my house, so I decided to go. I found her quite intriguing, and instantly became a fan. I did some investigating to find out who this beautiful creature was, and found quite little. All the information I could find was secondhand. But after an intensive investigation, it became clear that she was known for being a recluse, and any information I was to come across would be questionable. So here's her story. Lamash Mamali was born around 1935. When the Germans invaded Paris in 1937, they killed Lamash's family. So Lamash Mamali was left an orphan. She was forced to become a chanteuse and to sing at nightclubs. Well, this is her story. In reality, she often sang on the streets and performed fellatio to make money. She fled when the Germans invaded, but having no sense of direction, she headed east instead of west. She ended up in Berlin. When the war ended, she fled Berlin, but ended up in East Berlin, the Russian-occupied section. While there, she sang and taught physical education. She had a few minor roles in some Soviet propaganda films. She was later referred to as the Soviet Rosie the Riveter. Her career took off, and she became the head coach of the East German Olympic women's water polo team. She would lead this team to the Olympics. Unfortunately, the team was disqualified over some steroid usage, so in 1967 she defected to Montreal, Canada. She made it to New York where she was a chanteuse and continued her career. She appeared in many experimental films by Jack Smith. She finally made it to California, where she got sober, supposedly. Her last performance was almost 5 years ago. While performing, it became apparent that she was intoxicated. She starts performing the wrong song and walks off stage. She returns only to stumble through the rest of the performance. She disappeared after that night. Rumor has it that she had gone to Afghanistan. Recently she has been spotted, and it appears she has taken to wearing a burqa in public.
Get away from me, darling. Stop following me, darling. Stop, darling. Stop. You know I love everyone. I'm totally lesbian.
After many attempts, she has finally granted me an interview. So, where have you been, Lamont? We haven't seen you in quite a while.
I've been around getting here. Mostly good. I don't get out much because stay because it's so difficult for me being totally lesbian. Press and the paparazzi all come after me because I'm so totally lesbian.
Can you tell me a little bit about what happened in Afghanistan?
This I don't like to talk about. I was performing, was invited to go to perform, and next I knew I was in Afghanistan. Darling. I don't like Afghanistan, I don't like politics. My whole life one political problem after another. When I was a little girl singing, and then when I escaped East Germany and came to Montreal and moved finally to America and USA, and now to be back in Afghanistan was a very disappointing.
Is it true that you're anti-Semitic?
Oh, no, nothing could be further from the truth, darling. I worked with many Jews in Hollywood. All Hollywood is Jewish. They love me. The short people love me especially.
Is it true that you have a substance abuse problem?
I have no substance abuse. No substances to abuse anymore, darling. I don't even like to talk about it. I did not know you were going to even talk about it when we were sitting here, darling. I agreed to be interviewed by you because I thought you wanted to know about my chansons, my chanteuses, the plays I used to do, performing, all the glamorous, but always something come up with this substance abuse. I am totally lesbian, okay, darling? I love all the little people. I love you, darling. I love you. You know I love you, right? You see, I'm here, I love you.
But during your last performance at the Marriott, you were kind of obviously intoxicated.
This, of course, is not true, darling. Why do you keep bringing this up? This upsets me, darling. I don't want to. I do not come into your house and discuss what you do. This was not part of the original interview, darling. You know I'm totally, I love you, darling. You know I love you, okay? This other part I don't know why we talk about.
Have you had a few drinks?
So I had a few drinks. Big deal! It's not like I broke both her arms.
It took some convincing, but I was able to talk her into going to an art gallery with me.
In 1999, I been crafted a burger, and this is how I have to walk out in public. I love everyone, darling. Everyone.
I finally convinced her to take off the burqa.
I decided to do some shopping. I needed some sculpture. I love all the people. 1949. I love this one darling. I think that's the best for you. This one darling. We can wrap it up. I love it. I'm so glad I came up. I love this whole springs eternal from every painting, brush stroke, scratch, captures my every essence.
Lamont?
What are you doing in my living room? Darling. Yes.